Really? We're doing G1 and G2 today?
Yes, we are.
Hooray! 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 I'm gonna go get my fireworks.
What are you gonna burn down the place? Welcome back to yet another review. This is my second Minibot review for you guys for some Generation 1 and 2. I happen to have kind of both mixed up in this lot. And I have a silly keychain version here. So I will show you guys these, and you'll see some pretty cool stuff out of these. Anyhow, let's start out right away with a Generation 1. Let's start out with Tailgate. Here's a little Tailgate. It's got a really cool head sculpt. Very nice detail. He's supposed to turn into a, it's more or less a Camaro. Oh, not a Camaro, but a, I don't know if it's a Firebird. Might be. Could be a Corvette Stingray for all I know. Anyway, he's the same type of car that Windcharger is. I just don't have a Windcharger yet. I will show you that when I get it. Yeah, it's got a really nice paint scheme here. I really enjoy this color of this. It's kind of a sea green they used on him. I really like that. Kind of goes really well with the white. He's got a very simple transformation. What you do is you fold his arms down to his sides, push them in, then you'll flip these up, take those in. There you go. Here he is in car mode. Yeah, I guess he is more or less a Corvette, but who cares? He's still an awesome G1 character. Really dig the vents here on the back window. It's really cool. And oh yes, rub sign. Get a load of that rub sign. Isn't that beautiful? Moving on to pretty much our homage to Generation 1, Cliffjumper. Yeah, I know it's the keychain version. Came out around 2001, so technically he's still collector's item. He's 11 years old, guys. This one's 11 years old. But it's not bad. Kind of wish the insignia was a little more straighter on there, but I'm real nitpicky about my stickers on my Transformers. It's pretty awesome. Still has the nice rubber tires, which is pretty cool. Glad that they didn't decide to throw on plastic ones like they do nowadays. What's up with that? I mean, seriously, give us some rubber tires again, guys. This stuff's awesome on Transformers. But anyhow, to get a good look at the head sculpt, if it'll focus.
It doesn't want to focus. I don't want to focus. Focus! Ah!
It's days like this that cameras just hate me. There we go. There it goes. Definitely a very Cliffjumper head in there. Gotta love that. This guy's got a real simple transformation. The legs. Basically what you'll do here is you'll pull these down, and then you will push them in. Just like so. The arms. Put them down to the sides. Push those both in. Just like that. And then flip the head back. Now the cool thing about these really reminded me of the penny racers back whenever I was a kid. Any of you guys remember penny racers? It's the ones that used to, it was a little pullback cards. You put a penny in the slot in the back. Just love these Transformers just because these things really remind me of it. It's supposed to be a squatty version of a Porsche. That's what this is supposed to be. Like 944 or something like that. Anyhow. Moving on to some G1 stuff. Hubcap. Oh, sorry, G2. G2. Generation 2. Sorry. Anyhow, here's good old hubcap. He basically looks just like Cliffjumper, except for face is painted on this one. That's the way it's supposed to be. It's really shiny, so I don't think it's going to pick up well. Come on, focus. There we go. Really dig this thing. The only bad thing about these, it's really hard to get these where you're not going to get much chrome wear. This guy here had a slight effect of that happening, but for the amount of money I paid for him on eBay, I paid like $5 for this guy. You try to get him for like mint, it's going to run you like $70, $80 because they're just so hard to get, but $5. I got a hubcap in my collection. Never had him when I was a kid. But anyhow, same transformation as Cliffjumper. Pull these down, and you will push these up. Push in his little arms. So here likes to get stuck, and then push his head back in. And there you go. It's got a little bit of chrome wear, but what do you expect? Still shiny. I really dig the whole idea that this is kind of a goldish color here on the back versus the standard silver. You can tell it's got a bit of a gold hue to it. It's kind of hard to tell with this camera, but that's there. Moving on to G2 Seaspray. Just picked this guy up just recently. He's got a really nice stiff transformation. Pretty happy about that. But there's Seaspray. Only thing he's missing is a little rub sign right here, but I'm gonna repro label that. Anyhow, move his little arms down. You do that. Back of his head likes to move down, so I just tend to transform that with it. Fold this down, and then compact it. It's kind of tends to get stuck every now and then. Great thing about this boat is it actually has wheels. Got little wheels on the bottom. Little wheels. And the wheels on the bus go round and round. These move around. This is basically this little hovercraft. And it's kind of cool. I do like the idea that whenever they did the Generations line, they made a buffed up version of him. I don't have him yet, but once I get him, I will do a review on him. He's pretty awesome. But there you go. Seaspray. Oh yeah. Let me see here. Where's that? Yeah, the only thing, and one of the things you can tell whenever you get a G2, you'll always find some silly thing like this on the side of it. It tells you what faction they are. And the actual head symbol, oh shoot, I got this up there. Sorry. The head symbol is different. I have no idea why they changed that head symbol. They could have just left it, but what are you gonna do? Last but definitely not least, this is how Bumblebee should be. I like to call him Gold Bug, but this is actually G2 Bumblebee. He is gold. Gold Bug's a little different. It's technically one of those throttle bots. You pull it back and let it go and it pops up. It's a gimmick toy. I'm really not into those. But anyhow, once you get a good look at the head sculpt on this, that is what Bumblebee is supposed to properly look like. Not like the Michael Bay version. But anyhow, Really simple transformation, just like cliffjumper and hubcap. Move his little feet down like this. Push them up. And it should all lock into place, just like that. And then you move these little feet here in. Close this up. Now see right there? It's got the little Autobot thing there on the very bottom. If it'll focus on it, which it didn't want to. So you get the idea. Anyhow, really like the idea that this thing actually has like a little turbo fan looking thing on the back. That's just awesome. It's a great little sticker that they put on there. I'm really happy that that's still intact on this, because I really don't feel like paying $6 or $7 for a silly little one sticker for this guy here to be repro labeled up. But it's a really, really, really awesome little Beetle. He's by far my favorite. This guy, whenever I was a kid, I had the Generation 1 where he's actually just straight up yellow. The only difference between the Generation 1 and Generation 2 was that was yellow, these were gold. They started throwing gimmicks on the toys because during the time they basically were rehashing all the Generation 1 cartoons on TV. So there really was no Generation 2 cartoons. So all they did was add gimmicks. They added voice activated stuff, water squirters, dart throwers, disc tossers, light up stuff. But I really didn't discredit that line, because that line was actually really, really cool. There's some pretty sick stuff that came out of G2. A lot of people don't like them because of what they do, but who cares? It's Generation 2. It's still vintage. It's still old. It might not be G1, but G1's always going to be G1. It's always going to hold its value. But G2 has been holding its value as well. It's actually been going up lately. I've noticed that. I check prices all the time because I'm always shopping. But this by far is my favorite. He's probably the closest one to my heart, because when I was a kid, I had the yellow one. He was the very first Transformer I ever owned, and I loved that thing. Did not rip the tires off of it or anything. I took good care of my toys. But when you're as old as I am and moved as many times as I have and lost all the crap that you have throughout the years, it happens. So, there he is. Bumblebee, as he should be. Well, that's the end of this review. Stay tuned. I will end up having some more. Figure I'd break off from the Power Core kick because I've got quite a few of them still to go through. Don't want to bore you guys to death to be like, oh my god, he's doing more Power Core. Bumblebee's about to toss a book at me because of it. He blew a circuit the other day. I have no idea how the hell Ratchet fixed it, but he did. He fixed it. Anyhow, this has been Plasticon. This has been another one of my silly reviews. And I'll see you all next time. Peace out.